Over the years, especially in the last 10, 20 years, humanity at large, and the whole globe is going through this epidemic, we have literally taken nutrition out of food. What we're eating is like the shell of a food, not real food. So the food we're eating today is not very nutritious as it used to be. So whenever you have a meal in front of you, ask yourself, where did this come from? And this is not about halal or haram. Just ask yourself, how did this food get to me? The apple that you see on your table, how did it get to you? Was it from a healthy farm, a farm that was taken care of, people were paid well, people were given the rights, and people were growing this in a way that's the way they don't throw all these sort of chemicals on it and we're eating it? Or is it something that basically is completely processed, so when it comes to us, it's almost half what it nutritionally should be? There was a great quote by somebody who said, especially in Europe or in the US, they say, you see the apple, no bugs come to the apple. You see, if an apple that no bug wants to eat it, there's something wrong with the apple. Because everything is so genetically modified, and there's so much pesticides on it, and it's about chemicals that we're actually inhaling and eating, and we think, oh, this is good, this is American apples. And it's like, dude, there's some stuff going on in there. Think about your food. Think about the food you eat, and think about how to make this eating the food a spiritual exercise. Today, when you sit for your meal, inshallah, whether it's for lunch or for dinner, when you first, of course, start with Bismillah. When you say Bismillah, you're actually saying in the name of Allah. And when you mention Allah's name, what are you saying? You're actually saying, in the name of Allah, I'm going to start eating this food. I'm going to experience this pleasure, this joy Allah has given me. I'm actually almost being thankful to Allah, best by saying Bismillah. And this will be very, very careful not to start your food without saying Bismillah. So eating with the right hand and eating what you need. We always tend to overeat, eat what we don't need, or we go beyond what we need. So eat what you need and leave a space for some air. Leave a space for breath. It takes 20 minutes for your food to register in your stomach. You might start off eating thinking, I'm still hungry, but wait 20 minutes. Think, oh, I'm actually full. Even if you haven't eaten anything from that time. So it takes 20 minutes for your food to hit you. So from a spiritual exercise, number one, understand the source of your food. Number two, make eating your meal a spiritual exercise. Don't make it only like a simple physical exercise. It's a spiritual exercise. You are actually being thankful to Allah's blessing and using Allah's blessing to give yourself fuel. So you make it spiritual exercise by following the sunnah of saying Bismillah, eating the right hand, and eating what you need. Now, another way to make nutrition a spiritual exercise is to incorporate a habit of fasting. At least once a month, even once a month, you say, I'm going to incorporate a habit of fasting, or 3 times a month, or Mondays and Thursdays, if you can do it. But the idea is that keep a habit of fast. Let it be part of your nature. Every month, on a certain day, I'll fast. Or every month, the 3 days, white days, 13th, 14th, 15th of each Islamic calendar month, I will fast. Or every Monday and Thursday, I will fast. And let it be part of your parcel, part of the way you live. And you know what, nowadays, it's found that if you fast, and this is actually, there's now been study about the 2-day fast of the week, and there's a whole craze in the UK now about the 2-day fast. Some guy called Michael something, he said, oh, you should fast for 2 days a week, and that helps you reduce your diet. I'm like, great, we knew that 1400 years ago. So there is that, so all that is old there, we just need to incorporate the habit of fasting.